Probably won't be too long of a stream. It's stream for an hour, 2 hours. So, but yeah, I've been working on this Roblox game with a few other people. They've done a lot of work. I haven't really done much, but just been coding stuff and like learning Roblox. So kind of trying to figure out ideas on how to like architect this stuff. I mean, I haven't looked at any games, and I haven't really looked at any tutorials either. It's just been me and AI. And so, so I think I recreated this manager module, but I'm not gonna go over that just yet. Come back to it. The data manager. I think this is all AI written to handle inventory. So I'm not gonna go over that. Same thing with the so this is the new one that I was making. This is the shop data manager. Again, just trying to come up with ideas on how to handle this stuff. On how to handle data, right? How do we create new stuff? How do we add to the game? How do we update the game? How do we delete the stuff from the game without it causing problems? Right? Like, how do we handle things like that? Because this, like, thing with Roblox is like it's a live ecosystem. So as soon as you publish a game, it's just like, yeah, Roblox need help. What's up? I know. I've been working with this team, small team. I don't think they're all kids, but I think they're all like teenagers, maybe some older teens. But I'm just jumping in here like they just have an idea, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna mess around with stuff. It's been pretty easy, and they have AI in here, which now I'm thinking like RPG Maker needs AI, because this has been so helpful. I haven't been Googling anything. I haven't been like looking up YouTube videos. Oh, I've looked up a few talking about like architecture stuff, but yeah, so I'm like trying to figure out how best to build some stuff. And a few other people are like actively like working on this game. Like it seems like a decent amount, like more than me, right? I haven't really. I've done a few scripts. What's funny is, I think it was like 2012 when I first graduated. I applied at Roblox to be a. I think it was like I think the position was game developer or game creator, something like that. The whole job was to create games in Roblox using their studio, their engine, build games, and that's it. Like just build games. But you know, they're located in San Fran, and they were paying like nothing. And so they had made an offer to me, and I had to think about it, and I was just like, they offered me 45,000, I think. And I'm like, can you guys go higher? Like, I'm like, I would have to live, like, I was like looking it up and doing this, doing that. I was trying to like figure out like how did I get this job? How do I, like, what do I have to do to get this job, like to make it work? And I just couldn't. I'm like, I have to get paid more. Like, you can't just pay me like. And then I found out that they hired like a high school graduate for the job. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm not trying to like live at home forever. And I was like, what, 22 at the time? And I was like, okay, I guess. But it was like I mean, it's San Fran, like, that's barely gonna afford me rent. But, you know, I think about it here and there, I'm like, you know, where that would have been like a cool gig to put on, like, my resume. Like, hey man, just work there for a year and then get out. Because it would have been stupid expensive. Like, everywhere that I saw close by, like the rent, and this was back in 2012, the rent was like $2,500. Like the cheapest I found was like 18 or 2,000, I can't remember. It was nuts. And I'm like doing the math, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna have to like have like a roommate or two just to afford it. If I lived there, yeah, it'd be probably easier to figure it out, but to move there... I have never really played Roblox either, so like all this stuff's kind of new. But I'm figuring it out, So there's like these screen GUIs that are like these GUIs, they're like these HUDs, like menus that come up. So I'm writing scripts for that, and I rewrote the whole navigation, and then someone didn't like it. And I'm like, bro, I wasn't happy about that because they deleted my stuff. I was about to quit. I was like, no, I'm gonna go make my own game. It's like, you don't delete people's stuff, bro. I'll give them a chance because they're all like not dumb kids, kids. Give you the benefit of the doubt. And I can just rewrite my stuff. Like, it wasn't like anything major. But I made things easier. Like, you know, I've been coding for a long ass time. But right now, I'm trying to build this inventory so that when I set play, so you hit like inventory, well, not inventory, shop. So I had fixed all this, like this sitting there. I'm gonna hit like close. Oh cool. So like, you can auto-populate the shop, and like, yeah, I'm probably gonna mess with the UI a little bit too, because I don't like the way it looks. And I think there's supposed to be an icon here. But go to the shop and buy stuff. And so the idea, like, this is a massive game too. And I'm just like, why are you guys trying to build the biggest game ever? I ain't got time for this. But they're doing good. Someone made this. I didn't make this. But the idea here is like in this replicated storage, which a lot of this stuff here I'm like, I don't know what this is. But you go to the daily shop, and so I'll grab all these items here and then populate that view. But I'm not sure if this is the best way to do it. Because someone else made this stuff, right? It looks like you can kind of like piece together like objects. So this is called like, I think it's called a prop or something. Or a model. Maybe it's a model. You can just hit add and you can add stuff. I think it's called a model. Yeah, it's a model. And so, transform, it's got a pivot, behavior. Then you got attributes, right? And so, I'm trying to think, like, what's the best way to get this stuff, to make this stuff, right? And I know some of the people that I'm working with, they know a little bit more. I mean, they know a decent amount. And there's like these other things. So like basically you can just grab all these pre-made components and just start, you know, putting things together. There's a lot here. GUI. It's kind of organized, not like, maybe they have better drop downs, I think. They should just have like a menu, like drop down menu, and then you open more drop downs. But I'm like, this seems okay. Because then you can like, hey, here's this object in this daily shop folder. Kind of like a prefab. And you you can just say, hey, you can like grab references to it and just clone it. Like an instantiating prefabs. So I'm like, you know what, this might be okay. This might be okay. And there's like this design stuff. So like you can, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's kind of like a mix between software development and game development, where you can create these style sheets, and I don't know if there's a way to view this stuff. But this gives you like, it's like a way to style a button. Right. So you can say, hey, like, oh, I want to use a style sheets frame, style sheet image button, the base style sheet. I wish there was a way you can like view this stuff. Maybe that's something else to look into. Anyways. So there's traps, and you have the daily shop. Same thing, like, I'm just gonna look into persistent data so that you can buy stuff, leave, come back, and it's, you know, it's still there. But you can go into individual UI. There's that shop handler, which is easy, right? It's just like, hey, go get everything from that folder, and then populate that. So let's go turn that on. And there's like these layouts that you can create. So there's a scrolling view. Let me turn this on. So you can have corners. I don't know why we have corners here. Let's just delete that. The other problem I have like with this collaboration is like, people are just like making changes and not communicating the changes. Like, no one's working on like a piece at a time. Say, hey, I'm gonna work on the shop, I'm gonna work on the inventory. Like this stuff, like, so I think stuff like this, I think it just depends, right? Like, there's ways to do it. There's like simple ways that like everything has a script, so every button has a script. But the way I was like architecting it is that navigation buttons all work the same, right? You just tell it where to go and it'll go there. Maybe it'll have to be more advanced, but I mean, right now it's just got to be simple. So just building prototypes. But this is like a lot of work they have to do. I don't even know why we're getting this storage system. Why item? Fire server. So this looks like when you buy something, goes look again, like maybe I gotta look into what this is. And this is where AI comes in, like this assistant. It's the replicated. And then it says, okay, well, buy button, my script, parent, wait for buy button. I literally have to say buy button. Okay. Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I do like it. All right, man. But yeah, I'll probably be here for at least a couple hours. I'll catch you in a bit. Especially the assistant, but I'll wait till you come back and we'll talk about the assistant, the AI assistant. Let's see. Replicated storage, sure. Module. That didn't really explain much, other than that elements there are replicated to the client. And I guess that's okay. Because the whole point is like we have to have everything connected to the clients, which is like the player, individual players. Let's see what replicated first is. I think let's see. Right, changes on the client such as workspace. I thought, like, even if it's on the client, it'll get replicated to all clients. On a player client, such as starter player script, starter characters from starter GUI. See, this is where I've been putting my module, but maybe my module should be in replicated storage. I don't know, I mean, it's shared between the client. It just depends on, like, maybe what I want the client to do. Like, if I'm making variable changes, right? I guess that's where, like, okay, hey, like, I'm gonna make this change, and it just, like, pops it off to every, like, and that's what actually what I was talking about at the beginning, is the live ecosystem. There's no downtime. I can say, hey, like, my game's gonna be down at a certain time, so I can make updates. So, like, making sure everything's in the right place. So maybe, like, the modules go to replicated storage. Similar scripts do not run when paired to the service unless you change your email or picks. See, and then there's a difference between local scripts and scripts. Now, default value, legacy server scripts, and I think maybe scripts, or maybe that's the old one. If a module within the service is required by any other script that runs as well. House code that is shared by the server and client. So, it's not perfectly clear. But I guess that's where you could say game, get service, replicated storage, and you can just find your modules. I guess that makes it easy to find modules. But, you know, do we want all these elements to be replicated to everybody, right? I guess is my next question. Do they just live on the client? So server storage, right? Let's see what server storage. Let's just store stuff. One day I'll actually get some. Maybe I start playing so I can actually get some points and do stuff. Data model.get service method. Is recommended developers use server scripts, servers to run scripts. Multiple maps is the other use. So let's talk about maps. And there's like a lot of asynchronous stuff here, which is like pretty cool. It's definitely nice stuff to have and understand as like a beginner programmer. But okay. So like it's not really where we want this stuff to live then, right? This is only server information. These are. Modules, shop items. You can see someone's like making this stuff, and I don't know where this stuff comes from. But this is where I'm not sure about. Like, it's got some decals, like RBX asset ID. Like, where's that stuff come from? Why are there a bunch of random folders here? Why are we just making a whole bunch of empty folders? So that makes sense, like the bear trap here. So let me just make this better. I'm gonna go back here. Mess with this. I don't think any of this should be here. I don't know what this does. Just like random stuff all over the place. I mean, this is supposed to get some asset ID, but I don't think we have any images anymore. But I think the main menu. There's this icon. So we just add a bunch of images. It's just like taking screenshots. We just add them. Yeah, I guess so. Just add random images now. Alright. Why don't my images pop up here? Why don't our shared images pop up here? Photos. Whatever. I'll be back. Yeah, I think you guys are in an ad. Alright, yeah. What's up, Blanket? Roblox. Roblox fun, dude. But like, where do you get these images from? It's just... Are these stolen? Did someone make these? Is there a gallery where I can just get like placeholder stuff? So weird. But okay, I guess. Well, let's fix not the shop button, I want the shop UI. Let's fix this, because this should be not off-centered, it should be like in the center. I don't know if there is a way. Yeah, set. I think you can just say actually, I think you use scale. I think scale is like the best thing to do for everything. So you go like 0.5. And then you say like the size itself is 0.5. There's a lot of like useful stuff in here, and it's like very like software driven. Like this is how you build applications, like desktop applications. And Unity has some of this stuff, but with the scrolling frame, let's fix this dumb topic bar too. So like it's very, this stuff is very like intuitive, I think. Like saying like, okay, size, right? It's like, okay, well, size should be 1 on the X, and then on the Y it should be 0, right? And the position should be 0, right? You want it centered. Like that, right? You kind of see that. Let's say 0.2. Make it a little bit bigger. 0.12. That X. That little close thing. See, this is... I hate that there's like exit scripts for no reason. No sense. Let me see. So same thing. Position, obviously, like, so it's all math. Y should be 1. 0.1. Position should be... should put on the left, but we're gonna say what it needs to be is 1 minus or I don't know. Close button. Oh no, I'll be right back. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. I'm just fixing up this UI bit. The top bar. Start 0.12. Can I just like copy this? I hate that it does that. Why can't you just copy and paste? Paste into keep it, I'm trying to zoom in. God damn. Sneezing all week. Lower it down a little bit more. There should be 0.12. Having this like modifiers is like really good. So like Switch UI has like some other things, so does Kotlin or Jetpack Compose. Create these easy modifiers. It modifies all its contents, which is great. It's really reactive. And so then you get your scrolling bar in our list here. Why is this not visible? My scrolling bar is here, but somehow Yep, I'm back. I'm back. I know. First time I had to go with the kids, and then I just grabbed some food. But I'm in Roblox today. I was gonna do some modeling for some 3D prints, but I was like, you know, whatever. I've been wanting to work on this little project, spend a little bit of time on it. Yeah. Well, hopefully things are good for you. I know it's been crazy, but hopefully nothing too crazy. Why are you vertical? I don't know why it is. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, there's like no time to get new stuff, right? Or like try to find someplace local. Why are you going up there? Okay, that's nice. It's good that they're owning up to it. Drama you don't need, right? I don't know what happened. All this was fine. Somehow all my items are like hidden. Are they hidden? I don't understand what happened. Active. Yeah, I'll get to the game tomorrow. I'm hoping I can stream during the day, get more work done. I already talked to Thomas about his work, and yeah, he's working really fast, and yeah, he's been doing really good. I think once he gets used to everything, maybe we can start loading on some more stuff. But he's been knocking it out of the park. He knows what to do, and you know, I told him today, like, I'm like, the expectation is that you're always gonna get some feedback from me, always. right? You're a junior dev. I do it with the junior devs and my interns that I've worked with in the past. Everybody, like even my senior, like other senior devs that I work with, like some stuff gets mixed, and you know we just always work it out. You know, or we're talking about like new architecture, things like that. You know, everyone's gonna get some feedback sometimes. And so I told him not to worry about it. Like, he's doing really good. I'm just always gonna, you know, trying to get him into that mindset of how we build, how the architecture is structured, and how all the components are structured. So, how to think about how reduce rewriting code. You know. I don't know why everything's getting like offset. Did I mess that up? Okay, well that's how it's supposed to look. So let's do. It should be top. What's it doing there? Oh, is it? Let's see. But yeah, for artwork, I wanted to talk to you about the artwork. Still hanging out. I'm gonna work on the game tomorrow. Try to clean the pond up and fix the player, and then just let me know like when you get the artwork, so I can hand the pond over to you, get in all the pond artwork in, and we can start wrapping up the demo. And then also, sorry, still like recovering from like this cold. Also making sure like you can get builds at the convention. That's the top. That's fine. I don't know why the scrolling view and the top view sit correctly. But this frame does not sit inside. Why are you up there? Everything scales naturally. Yeah, I think you should. I mean, as long as like Olivia can do it, and that they also can handle it, get the work done. Did you get a chance to download the build on Steam or update the playtest? Well, before you like go on the Steam Deck, don't forget you have to like fix the store. I think it's dumb, but in Steamworks, you know, you have to update the store presence or whatever. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense as a step to do. Why do you start up there? Yeah, it should. Let me see. Let me check. Click the link. All those videos are definitely outdated, but overall it was somewhat accurate. Where is that link? Skip. Yeah. It does thoroughly go over a lot of it. And so we've already like added the playtest app, right? So over here, wish they tagged it here. Here it is. Oh, go back. So right here, so in that same like app section, you'll see like the store presence. So it's just like the actual real app, right? The game that we'll release. The playtest just has its own ID, and it's like free to play and free to hand out to anybody. But it has its own store presence here. Same thing that you did with the other app. You just have to do it again. But there's less to do. But once you do that, you can then release the build. You can say, hey, release, I want to release this app, and you associate a build, which I've already done, and that's it. And then you configure, and it'll walk you through everything, I'm pretty sure. I think it walks through everything. You'll be able to go from there, release it, then you can configure the settings for who can see it and who can make the request. You can make it to everybody, and then like only allow certain people. Otherwise it goes to everybody, because you can set it up too where if they just click request, they get auto approved and they can download it right away. But we'll probably keep it to, I think, I forget what the options are, but restricted or something, or request only, whatever that may be. If I do bottom, I don't understand, like, why is it... It's gotta be this list thing. Yeah, check it out. I think it's the proper way for us to get builds live. And so while you're gone too, take the Steam Deck, charge it, and then we'll push updates all weekend, right? So you'll be gone Thursday, I'll push updates, and then you can, and I'll make sure that there's versions as well. And we should be able to see them on Steam, that you got version 1, 1.2, 1.3, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. My kids also use the Nintendo, the Switch chargers. And I'm like, get your own charger. I don't understand. Like, I had set this up before and it looked great, and now it doesn't look space even more. Don't want to film. It's gotta be this. I need some kind of listing. Yeah. Welcome 92 sobbing horses. Yeah. The dev screen, yeah. You guys don't need to see what I'm doing. Just kidding. Oh, what's up? Welcome in. Feel free to hit subscribe on YouTube. You can follow me on Twitch. Usually streaming there. Sometimes YouTube gives me problems, but I think I fixed the problem, so... working on this Roblox game. Yeah, I might redesign my... I do a lot of coding, so typically people see like a bigger coding screen. I do a lot of scripting, and so all you see is code. A lot of words and. But working on this Roblox game, I haven't done too much on it, but working on this with this small team. They've done a good amount of stuff. I've been trying to like learn Roblox, learn some Lua, and like think about the architecture, how to build stuff. Thinking about making a Halloween game and just spend like 8 hours doing. See if I can knock something out in like a day or two. This one, I think this is a pretty massive game. I mean, it's, but it is a dungeon crawler type game. It's meant to have a multiplayer aspect to it, where we just started developing this like a couple weeks ago. You do game development? That's cool. Yeah, I'm a software developer. My hobby is game development. I work in Unity mostly, in RPG Maker. But I thought I'd jump into Roblox. I've been like doing software development for 12 years, so. But you know, let me actually. I'll drop my links here to you. Yeah, if you've seen my channel, if you check out my videos, you can check out my YouTube channel. I make videos for Unity and RPG Maker, and I might start making some for Roblox. I do multiple things. Yeah. I can model. I do some modeling, but like Roblox is all new to me. But I do like some 3D modeling. I do like dabble in like everything for game development. I work with a small team on my Steam on the Unity game too. I think the link is there. Let me see. I know I've tossed you a bunch of links. Let me get that out there too. If you check out Steam, me and Blind Cat, have a game. You can wishlist it today on Steam. That's developed in Unity. You only use Roblox? Okay, gotcha. And yeah, that's the different things. Like I'm talking to like other people about like, I've been developing in like I've been doing software development for 12 years, right? And I've worked in Unity. I've worked in like a bunch of different engines, Unreal, um, 2K, what a Torque, and which is an old one, Game Maker. I haven't used Godot. Kind of looked at it, but I wouldn't say I really dived in. Yeah, like it seems like it's pretty easy. Like I'm using the AI assistant here for a lot of stuff, asking it tons of questions, and it's like doing great. I don't have to Google anything. I haven't looked at any YouTube videos. I'm just doing all this stuff myself. Kind of just thinking about the architecture and how to develop this game. And so like yeah, like I want to get like more Roblox people in here to talk to. See who's got the experience. Who knows what's what. But when it comes to like Roblox, I don't know any of it, right? Like a lot of this stuff for like the UI corners, the modifiers here, I might say something, and a lot of this stuff is like similar to like different software. Like I've developed in Android Studio, in Xcode, in Windows, .NET frameworks, right? Developed in a lot of stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, I've been developed for Xbox, PlayStation, long time ago. And so like yeah, the VFX encoding. Yeah, I mean if you need help, let me know. Like I'm kind of diving in, trying to learn stuff on the coding side. Like Lua is really easy to do. Yeah, post links. You can post links here, I think. I don't really stream too much on YouTube. It's kind of newer. Been streaming on YouTube for a couple months, I think. Few months, I think. But I think you can post links. Try it. And I got an ad coming up on Twitch in a minute and a half. But I'm trying to figure out like why my UI. Maybe like my UI are these little item templates. They used to fit right here, and then I can scroll up and down, but now they don't show up. Do I have a server? Yeah, but I'm not the owner of the server, so I'm not sure if I can accept invites. Or the Discord server. I have my own Discord server too, but I don't really post anything there. Yeah, but feel free to subscribe and I'll try to send a link to that. Let me see if I got something. Probably just make a new invite real quick. I think that's the Discord, my Discord invite there. What's that? Yeah. Yeah, so like everything's scaled, right, to be in the center of the screen and scale with the screen and everything, right? So you can like that. Right. But like for some reason, like I had a layout here, a list layout. Right. Yeah, I had a list layout, but it put everything at the top for some reason. Let's see. I wouldn't think that the UI corner mattered. But yeah, that's what I had. I'm not sure why. Yeah, it just pops everything to the top. Outside of the screen for some reason. I was trying to... I'm not sure why. Because it was working before. And so like now it's just like that. Maybe because of the scroll view? Because I think the scroll view is kind of new. Yeah, if I hit play, let me see. I want to hit play, and then... Oh, it seems like it shows correctly here. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I think the settings are right for the list layout. Left, automatic, top, none. It looks right inside. I don't know why. It should have populated that with the data. I had created this this module, right, that like did all our navigation for us for this game, and then someone deleted it. And I was like, I'm trying to use modules as much as we can, but let me see. It's rolling from a frame. Not you, Siri. Item template. For all devices. Yeah, I think everything's scaled inside. Let me see. That should be scaled. That's scaled. The scrolling view is scaled. Like everything's scaled because like you can see everything kind of shrinks and grows with that movement there, right? Okay. Okay. But I guess now it comes to like fixing this. Like I guess that's working. I don't know what happened. It just doesn't look right, I guess here. So then I had another layout here. Not a good view. I'm probably going to be only on for a bit longer. Keep doing that. Seeing all this stuff. Like everything gets hidden for some reason. Like the size should be like that, but then buttons are getting thrown out there. Yeah, I don't really post much in the Discord, but I do check it. Yeah, and hit subscribe. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. I'm an affiliate on Twitch, so I do get ad revenue there, but I'm trying to get that monetization on YouTube as well. I gotta get those watch hours up, which is why I kind of jumped into Roblox, because it's popular. Same thing with like my RPG Maker stuff. Those videos are real popular. So trying to get more watch hours from that stuff. Man. Maybe it's this. I think this image is new. Let's see, why is this scaled so much? So I think what I want, I'm gonna like restructure this stuff. I really like how it's looking. So I might have like an icon, then like a button name, or buy button. And then we create another frame inside here. Dang it. And then put on cooldown, damage, price, like that. And so like a lot of this development in Roblox is very similar to like software development. There's a lot of like UI tools that are meant for like building and designing frames. And so just like web development or like application development, it's very similar. And so it's very easy, like intuitive to miss stuff. And so creating like these frames within frames within frames within frames kind of helps build this nice structure. So I can say, okay, let's put these things inside this frame, right? And now I've got this like horizontal frame. And Y, and then the size. I'm gonna just saying scale it. Oops. Really, it would be like creating, you know, saying, hey, like auto size this stuff. I think I can do it. So like instead of like putting a specific size on all this stuff, you say left, horizontal flex, and we'll say like a fill, space evenly, or fill. And actually, I want this frame up here. This is one thing I don't like is trying to reorder stuff. Is definitely doesn't seem to work well. So I gotta like drag stuff out and then bring it back in. Which I dragged out the wrong one. Here and then here. Okay, cool. I'll check that stuff out. Why not today? I see. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, if you guys need help with coding, like I'm just trying to learn some stuff, so I don't mind like helping out a little bit. Just let me know. Let me know what you need, and then I'll think about it. But I am willing to help. So. Let me see. Maybe I'll make this like vertical layout. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a little nicer. Then go like item name, price. Oh, then I want the icon too. Add another frame. And then say the price and the buy button in there. This is gonna be the let's say header frame here. gonna put the icon in the footer. Go ahead and add another list. It's gonna be Bill. I'll mess with this more, but I'm gonna jump off in like 10 minutes. Item template, buy button, item name, footer, icon, cooldown, damage. And then this too, we'll just say fill. Space that evenly. Something like that, I guess. It's alright. Not sure. Header. Double check these sizes. Item template is brought to Sure. Oh, I wonder if that's the scroll bar. I think that might be. Let's see. Yeah, that's the scroll bar there. Change that to like a clear color. I gotta jump off. Thanks for hanging. Blind Cat, I'll catch up with you later. Just let me know how it goes. Hopefully, fun goes well. Get everything you need. Nita, I'll catch you later. I don't know if you jump back in, but I'll catch you next time. I'll try to stream again tomorrow. And yeah, like and subscribe. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.